What is up, gamers? I am here with some Neopets Battledome TCG. I was on one of my business trips and I saw a bunch of this stuff on clearance at a card shop, so I thought, you know what? Shoot, I'll get some. So I got both of the pre-constructed decks and I got a couple of these booster packs. These things are like rotting in just some back shelf. Like I remember when I went to the card shop, I was like, oh yeah, you guys carry Neopets? And the dude was like, yeah, actually, are you interested? He was a bit hesitant. And I just bought out these last 4 packs because I was like, sure, why not? So I'm gonna open, I guess I'll open this fire deck first, and then I'll open 2 packs in between each deck, just because if I open these right away, I'm not going to understand what these cards do. I'm not really going to have context for the game or anything, and I don't know if the camera is catching the dust, but yeah, they're kind of filthy. I honestly regret not wiping them down earlier, but whatever, you know, it's not a big deal. It's just a little bit of dust. I'm gonna throw those wrappers out anyway. So what do we got here? Nothing else in this box. It shows the deck list on the back, the contents. One issue with this camera is I can't focus in too good, but yeah, we got... I don't know anything about this game. I played Neopets, the MMO, and I played a fair bit of the card game, but I never played this Upperdeck edition. Oh, they got a mat. It's kind of like... oh, nice. It actually explains... Ah, come on. Explains how the game works. Okay. So Neopoints. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at this later. I wish the decks had been Shoiru and Lupe, because those were my favorite Neopets, but whatever. So, oh, oh shoot, I just flashed, no. Yeah, I flashed a code on screen. Yeah, I'm gonna be censoring that out as well. I don't even know. Let's take a look at the back. It's alright. It's got this nice little embossing texture. I like that. Let's see if I can get this open on camera, or if I'm gonna have to do editing no jutsu. No, I got it. Oh. Cool. So whatever. I don't even play this game. Anyway, so here we go. We got the Neopets cards. I'm gonna just cinch up a little bit further. A lot of dice here. These look really cool. I might even use these in other games. So the texturing is pretty good on this. Let me just pull this up so you guys can get a better look. It's very glossy. It almost looks plasticky. Oh, nice. Shoiru is in this deck. Sweet. Okay. We got Uni, Fire Paintbrush. I remember those from the computer game. Soup Fairy. Let me actually read what these guys do. So that's his health. I think he has to be a brush. He has fire, so I guess there's like types, kind of like Pokemon. And then he's got 5 attack, 1 defense, 7 agility. And then Shoiru is 5 attack, 2 defense, 5 agility, 12 hit points. Uni is pretty much just a wimpier version of this Fire Uni, Fire Paintbrush. Soup Fairy. Once per turn during your draw phase or preparation phase, if you have 6 or less cards in your inventory, you may draw 1 card. Okay. I remember Soup Fairy, you'd go to her every day and she'd give you like a bowl of soup item, usually a pretty mediocre one. Sometimes you get some good ones. Oh, sweet, Loop is in this deck. Yeah, this guy and Shoiru, they were my favorite Neopets. I also like Bori. He was like a armadillo dog critter. I gotta say, at least for the art, this does just look exactly like the computer game, browser game. So they definitely stayed true to that. I like this little foil part here. That's pretty good too. Oh, nice. Regular Shoiru. I guess you'd have to have regular Shoiru because you need the painted one. Corbat Defender. I remember this guy from the original Neopets card game. He was a pretty good hero card. There were hero and villain cards. Heroes kind of sucked because they were pretty powerful, like the most powerful guys in the game, but they automatically left the field at the end of the turn. So it's kind of like Jaden Yuki's Neospatian elemental heroes from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, where like they would have been decent and playable if they didn't freaking leave the field after they fused, unless you had a Neospace field spell active. So I don't know what they do with these legends. I think these are just like instants or sorceries. But yeah, just pay 1 to draw 2. Sick. Lightning Lenny. I don't know if that's a new character. I'm not familiar with him. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and add 1 to your inventory. Then return the remaining cards to the bottom of your deck. Okay. Bank Manager. I remember this guy. Draw cards from your deck equal to the number of equipment currently in play. Okay, that's pretty good. Nilo. I don't know who that is. Search your deck for any card with a level requirement of 1 and play it. Nice. Pants Devil's Evil Twin. I remember the Pants Devil. Target 1 equipment in your discard and then play it. Okay. Shop Wizard. Oh man, I remember all these characters, most of them actually, because I don't know who Nilo is, so I just kind of contradicted myself. Shut up. Okay. Choose one of the following: equipment, food, paintbrush, or potion. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck and add 1 of the chosen type card to your inventory, and then return the remaining to the bottom of your deck in any order. Well, that's a bit of a gamble, but not bad. Kalvara. Search your deck or discard for potion, add it to your inventory. Money Tree. Yeah, I remember this guy. Draw cards from your deck until you have the same number of cards in inventory as the opponent. Oh, that's pretty good. The Pant Devil. Target 1 of your opponent's equipment and send it to the discard. Oh, okay, so Pant Devil and his brother are like just kind of a synchronous cycle. So are these just all equipment cards? Oh, okay, I see. Code Stones. Okay. It might actually behoove me to read the rules real quick. Okay. Just gonna have to take a quick break here. So, welcome to the Battledome. In Neopets Battledome trading card game, you will train your Neopet using code stones, prepare them for battle with powerful equipment, enlist the aid of powerful fairies and legends from throughout Neotopia, and enter the Battledome in hopes to become the champion. Deck construction. You need a 50-card deck made up of a combination of code stones, equipment, food, fairies, legends, paintbrushes, and potions. Decks can contain no more than 2 copies of any equipment, food, legends, paintbrushes, and potions. Okay, they're doing the Hearthstone thing. I hate that. I think 3 is like the sweet spot. 4 I feel like is too much of any individual copy, and like 2 is just whatever. You can have a Neopet deck of up to 5 different Neopets, all must be different species, and a rainbow pool of up to 10 different rainbow pool Neopets, up to 10 6-sided diced. That's a typo there. Dice will be required for battle. Setting up, shuffle your deck and place it into the deck area, then draw a hand of 5 cards into your inventory. Place your Neopets and Rainbow Pool Neopets in the designated areas. You may choose to shuffle all the cards from your inventory back into your deck, then draw 5 cards into your inventory. I don't know if the inventory is your... Yeah, it is your hand, okay. I keep thinking it's like in Magic the Gathering where they refer to the deck as the library. That just kind of makes sense to me. Both players select their starting Neopet and place them face down in the Battledome Neopet area. Randomly determine which player goes first. Dice. Both players simultaneously reveal their starting Neopet and then shout open! Oh, that's wick sauce. Okay, so victory conditions. A complete game is made of up to 3 rounds. You win a round when your opponent's Neopet has taken damage equal to their hit points. The first player to win 2 rounds is the champion of the Battledome. For a quick game, you can play just 1 round. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. In the original Neopets, you had to like win competitions of 1 of 4 lanes: strength, magic, agility, and intelligence. I didn't get the stat order right, but you do that, and then when you won, you got to take a item card, bank it. They had like a little coin in the bottom right corner, and that would be like the value that you can bank them for, and whoever got to 21 points first won. So you'd have like equipments that have really good bank values but bad stats, and then good equipment but they'd only give you 1 bank, which kind of didn't really make sense lore or flavor wise, because obviously the good items in Neopets are going to be worth tons of points. Anyway, let's read the turn flow. Draw phase. Draw 1 card from the top of your deck to your inventory. If you need to draw and card and cannot... What? Oh my gosh. These typos. Okay, training phase. You may attach 1 code stone from your inventory to raise your Neopet's level by 1 to a maximum of 5. Note, code stones are attached and cannot be played. Preparation. You may play exactly 1 card from your inventory with a level requirement equal to or less than your Neopet's level. Okay, battle phase. Your Neopets must battle your opponent's Neopet if able. Battling always ends your turn. Okay. Attack. The attacking Neopet rolls dice equal to their attack. Oh, okay, so high attack. And a result of 4 or 5 is a success, and a 6 is a critical success. And then the defending Neopet rolls dice equal to their defense. On a result of 4, 5, or 6, the defending Neopet successfully blocks a blockable attack. Okay, that reminds me of Warhammer 40k when you did like saving throws, and Space Marines had like the best save throw because they had 4, 5, and 6. Just like this, and so like you'd survive half of the attacks. And then compare agility. Compare the agility, the little boots of the battling Neopets. The Neopet with the higher agility can re-roll their attack or defense dice up to the difference between the two Neopets' agility. Okay, that's an interesting spin on the agility stat. It's not just your priority in battle. Calculate damage. Add up to the number of successful hits and successful blocks. If the number of successful hits is higher than the number of successful blocks, the defending Neopet takes 1 point of damage per the difference. If the number of successful hits is equal to or lower than the number of successful blocks, the defending Neopet takes no damage. An attack which results in a critical success always deals 1 point of damage per critical success. Okay, this is a little overwhelming, to be honest, and I kind of hate that this isn't like a separate book. It's like on the back of the playmat, because I can imagine playing like my first game with this and having to constantly refer to this and like flipping it over is probably like murder. Anyway, when a Neopet has taken damage equal to their hit points, the round ends. All codestones, equipment, and fairies in play go to the respective player's discard/void. The winning Neopet is placed face up in the round results above the winning player's rainbow pool. The losing Neopet is placed face down in the losing player's round results. The winning player then selects a new Neopet from their Neopet deck, places them face up in the Battledome. Once the winning player has selected a new Neopet, the losing player selects their Neopet and places them face up in the Battledome. Play then continues as normal with the player who lost the previous round as starting turn player. This is not the first turn of the game, so the first turn player can attack. Okay, and then here are the card types. When you play a legend, immediately complete all actions card and send it to your discard. Okay, so legends are just straight up like instants and sorceries, understand that. Potions, similar. Fairies, they remain in play until the end of the round. You can only have one fairy in play at a time. To play a fairy while there is already fairy in play, you must first is voiding exiling? I don't know. And then play the new fairy when the fairy leaves the Battledome and send it to the void equipment. We kind of went over that already. Oh, there's a QR code you can scan, yeah, but what if I don't have a phone? What if I'm at like a log cabin or something? Okay, Neopet paintbrushes. This is what I wanted to figure out. When you play paintbrush, your Neopet transforms. Search your rainbow pool for the matching Neopet. Place your active Neopet in the rainbow pool and place the painted Neopet into play, replacing your basic Neopet and keeping all the equipments and codestones. You can find the required paintbrush in the top right corner, but it's not named. Okay. Well, whatever. I mean, it should be kind of self-explanatory that fire and fire paintbrush kind of work together. So anyway, now that we kind of understand that a little better, I guess I can do this a bit better. This is a level 1 equipment. During your battle phase, you can roll a die. On a critical success, you just deal 1 damage. Let me pull that up, and that's Jahora, I think, or it was a Mudora, I don't remember. No, it's Jahora. She's Elusen's sister, and she's evil, and also she lives in Fairyland for some reason, and yeah, Elusen lives in Meridel. Yeah, I remember these characters. Boots of Leaping, gain 1 agility. Okay. Red Scorchstone, during your opponent's battle phase, while calculating damage, you may send this equipped card to your discard, reduce the damage taken this battle by 2. Okay, nice. Sturdy Blue Sword, gain 1 attack. Wooden Blocking Shield, 1 defense. Amber Sword, gain 2 attack, but it's a little more expensive. Basic Wooden Shield, gain 2 defense. Expert Bow, gain 1 attack and 1 agility. Okay. Golden Coin Amulet, gain 1 attack and 1 defense. Dual Expert Bow, gain 2 attack and 2 agility. Okay. Mysterious Amulet, gain 2 attack and 2 defense. Sword of Domar, gain 3 attack. Okay. Tower Shield, gain 3 defense. Flaming Hot Dog. Your Neopet gains 1 attack and 1 agility this turn. Your Neopet is immune to being frozen this turn. Okay. Hot Dog just gives you 1 thing. Lag Begone Serum. Oh, there's the Meeples. I remember these guys. I thought they were really cute, actually. Roll 1 die on a success. Your Neopet gains 3 agility. Okay. Neovian's Strength Potion. Roll 1 die on a success. Your Neopet gains 3 attack. Potion of Concealment. Roll 1 die on success. Your Neopet gains 3 defense. Okay, so these are cheap, but they also require you to like gamble. So I don't know if that's cool. Your Neopet heals 2 damage. Ubiki Berry. Bree, Codestone. Oh, okay. I don't recognize this berry. Yeah, Codestones I remember were like tiki tumble things. Man, I don't remember that too well. Ah, get lost, garbage. Lou, and yeah, there's like a, is this a Galert? I almost want to say it is, but they give you like random stat ups. And Mao also gives you a +1 strength. Orn, +1 defense. Vo, +1 defense. Okay, thankfully I can just go through these. I think I already read all these cards. Yeah, okay, so that's the deck. I think the Neopets cards you have to like have in a separate deck, but what I don't understand, right, is so these have like all the same backs. So do they get shuffled into the same deck? I'm not too clear about that. I have some old sleeves here. Oh, I kind of knocked the camera around. Oops. Yeah, me being clumsy. I have some old sleeves here. So I got some old sleeves here that I'll probably just pack these into real quick. I don't know if these go into the same deck or not. I would assume so, because they have the same back. I don't know. Oh shoot, these are like all in the wrong direction. And I also said I was gonna open some packs, and it's this way. Okay, cool. Never mind. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sleeve these all up. I might even fast forward this. I don't know. You guys, just gonna stick around for this anti-content. This is gonna be super low effort. You know, I'm not here to entertain. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not your freaking friend, okay? Ugh. Yeah, so I don't know. It's an okay game, I guess. The art style is kind of neato, I suppose. Definitely looks like the old the game that I know so well. And yeah, my camera's freaking out because of all this like high-speed motion. And yeah, I think I might even just cut this out. I'm gonna do this later. I have some deck boxes up to the north, and that'll probably be where I'll put these, but yeah. All I can say for now is it's okay, I guess. These dice I like a lot. Let's open these up, and I just touch the cable again. Cool. Yeah, they're just D6s. They're pretty cool. They got like a nice kind of glittery texture to them. There's 10 of these, so yeah. So I guess 6 is the star. That's cool. Very nice that they have just like the, you know, the actual numbers, like the characters, and not just how you say the dots that you typically see in games. Anyway, I said I was gonna open up some packs. I'll do 2. Okay. I was worried if I couldn't open this like in a video, that would have been just pathetic. All right. Let me just make sure there's no code card, because I think... No, okay, we're good. There's no codes in these. I got Aisha. 5 attack, 3 defense, 3 agility. Not bad. Bank Manager. I already saw that guy. Teko. 5 attack, 4 defense, 2 agility. Okay. Judora's Cursed Sword. Nice. Foil card. Very cool. When this card is sent from your inventory or your deck to the discard, you may play this card. Oh, okay. Gain 2 attack. During your battle phase, you may send this card to your discard. Gain 4 attack. Wait, so you get 6 attack? Okay. And then Ghost Paintbrush. Oh, that's cool. I like Ghost Loop. I think I had that card. Minky. 8 health, 5 attack, 5 defense, 4 agility. Okay. Punchbag Bob! Oh, I remember this guy. He had like 5,000 health points, and you got like a special reward if you defeated him in the Battledome. And this guy was awesome because he had like, you had to click and reload the browser, and this was like early 2000s internet, so it was garbage. And I always would get to like 4,000, maybe 3,000 health, and I just get bored. When you play this card, it stays in play. At the beginning of your opponent's battle phase, roll a die on a success. Block all blockable damage this turn. On a failure, send punching bag Punch Bag Bob to your discard. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, he is infamous for being just like a giant HP sponge. He does not fight back. He doesn't do anything. You just have to like click through his massive HP pool. And then we got Ornn, another code stone. No code cards, so maybe not every pack has them. Because I saw somebody onto forums with Neopet boosters, and it looked like they had code cards, kind of like the old World of Warcraft TCG. Oh, I saw the Pants Devil. The Pant Devil, cool. Corbat Defender, that guy's pretty good. We got Zafara. Oh, it's Zafara. I always mix up Zafara and the other thing I was talking about, Galert. No, Galert's the dog. I'm retard. 3 attack, 3 defense, 6 agility, 6 HP. Walkie. Oh, it's foil. That's cool. And then, whoa, Rainbow Shoiru, and it's, oh, look at this. Okay, check it out. It's got like this embossed texture on it. That is sweet-o. I'm definitely gonna put that in my binder. And keep in mind, guys, this is a true biblical rainbow, because, well, it might not be too easy to see here, but that's actually violet and indigo. There is a point of separation there. So yeah, we got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. There's kind of actually some texture transitions, but whatever. It's 7-colored rainbow, baby. Oh, this is so cool. I'm very pleased with that. Cow Defender. If you have 6 or more cards in your inventory, your Neopet can make an additional attack this turn. Okay. And then Blue Frost Cannon. During your battle phase, you can roll the die on a critical success. I can't say that word today. On a critical success, freeze your opponent's Neopet. I have no idea how freezing works. Blue. Okay. That's a Zafara, not a Galert. I don't know why I said it like that. I don't know, guys. I might be going senile. Very happy with Shoiru. Okay, we'll take a look at the Aquara deck. Combine the defense and agility of your starry Neopets with the aid of Athea, the Battle Fairy, legends, equipments, and more to battle your opponent and become the champion of the Battledome. And then we got the blue starry things. I guess I should read this one too. Enter the Battledome and embark on an unforgettable adventure. Same thing. Combine the attack and agility of your fire Neopets with the generosity of the Soup Fairy legend. It's the same thing. They just changed up some of the things, whatever. Okay. Ah! That made that terrible plastic scraping noise. Okay. Very cool dice. Let's take a look at these. They look delicious. They look like, blueberry flavored Jolly Ranchers. I almost want to take a bite, but I know they're not tasty. I know they're, whatever. Okay. Cards are here, and I am going to real quick just, well, wait a second. The code sticker wasn't here. What the heck? That's weird. Yeah, what gives? The other thing had like a code sticker just smack dab on top of the pack. This one doesn't. I guess I should be thankful because I don't have to edit that crap. Excuse me, my throat is a little dry, and oh cool, I can't get this condom off. Okay, wrapper's like stuck to my finger. Okay, let's take a look. We got Akara, 10 HP, 2 attack, 4 defense, 7 agility. So this is the control deck, I guess, because it seems to be like all about being reactive, proactive, and having high defense. And then Kachik. Okay, cool. 10 HP, 3 attack, 4 defense, 6 agility. Starry Kachik, my bad. Those different things. Starry Paintbrush, very cool. Akara. I had a plush of this little character. Athea. I also want to read that as atheist. Once per turn during your draw phase, you can search your deck for an equipment and add it to the top of your deck. Your Neopet can hold an additional equipment. Okay. Makes up for the low power here. Another Gellert, another Kachik, Bruce Avenger, legend. Draw 2 cards from your deck, then place 1 card from your inventory to the top or bottom. Okay. Corbat Defender, Bank Manager. Are these the same decks? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess that's one way to do it. Oh, there's a couple different things here. We got a Starry Hot Dog. Your Neopet gains 2 defense and 1 agility. Lag be gone. Novian strength. Yeah, these are the same. EO, Har. Okay, so these are slightly different. Mao, again, another card already seen. Orn, Tai Kai. Yeah, okay. So this is relatively the same deck. This is going by a lot faster than I thought. And I'll just open up this. Ah. Ugh. Okay, I'll put this down. I'm gonna open the other one just concurrently, and then we'll go to both of them in a second. Yeah, there we go. See, I'm used to these newer packs, so they have like the little slit on the side that you have to peel off, but this works too, I guess. It's just the old style. So let's take a look at pack number 1. We got Exploding Potion. Roll 1 die on a success. Deal 2 damage to your opponent's Neopet. Will I ever pronounce that word correctly? Jub. Oh, I remember this guy. I had so many of this dude's little McDonald's plushes back when they had the Neopets McDonald's toys. Kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, he's 12 HP. Oh, I see it. Scorchio. Nice. Okay, I like Scorchio. He's my other favorite. He's sick. He's got 3 attack, 4 defense, 2 agility, and 12 HP. Okay. Whoa, another thing. Cow! And it's Fairy Cow. During either player's battle phase, you may place a card from your inventory to the top of your deck and gain 2 attack or 2 defense. Okay, not bad. Then we got Starry Scorchio. Oh, cool. Then Freezing Potion. Roll 1 die on a success. Freeze your opponent's Neopet. And a Codestone. Okay. Oh, and a Poogle. Yeah. That's okay. 2 foils, though. That's pretty cool. I think every pack had 2 foils, though. Neato. Yeah, Starry Shoyer. That would actually go right into the deck. That's neato. Alright. We'll take a look at this other one. Packs are pretty decent. They actually give you like good stuff. Okay, Gellert, Shoiru, very cool. We got Waki, red, and then Orig the Great. Legend, search your deck for Defenders of Neopia. Okay, they have that icon, and add it to your inventory. Okay, and then Chia, Ghost. Okay, cool. During either player's battle phase, you may send a card from your inventory to your discard, gain 2 attack or 2 defense. Okay, it's the exact same as that cow I had. And Judora's, oh, it's Judora, not Jihora. I might be mixing that up with a different character. When this card is sent from your inventory or deck to your discard, you may play this card, gain 2 defense. During your opponent's battle phase, you can send this card to your discard, gain 4 defense. Okay, so I guess it's kind of pseudo madness because you can discard it. Captain K! Look at your opponent's inventory, select 1 card and shuffle it into their deck. Oh damn, he can spin stuff. Then we got a Loot Codestone. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess these are alright. Do you guys even want to watch me sleeve these up? I guess I have to. It's obligatory. I can't tell if this is like straight or crooked. Well, the issue is, like, even if it's a little bit crooked, it doesn't matter because it's still going to be captured inside this rectangular frame, so it really does not matter. And, yeah, before I get confused, I better take all these and just put them off into their own pile, lest something terrible happens. So far, my only issue with this camera setup is, let me just pull this in, is if I like so much as slightly touch this, it can just like disrupt the entire angle of this, so it's kind of not so good. I wish the cable that this was connected to was a little longer, or if my desk was just a little bit like squished in. I think the lighting is a lot better now, though. That's definitely one improvement. I've got this clip-on light, and it's chargeable, which is cool. So basically, instead of needing to, what am I trying to say? So instead of having to like have a bunch of cables and wires and all this junk everywhere, I just need to have the light just clipped in. If I need to charge it, I have to plug it in, but it has like a chargeable battery, so it's sort of wireless until it isn't. But it's a lot better. Like, this looks better than the Pokemon video. I'm looking at my projector, and it's pretty good. What do I think of this game? I don't know. I like buying pre-constructed decks and just keeping them as is, and then like if I go on say like a camping trip or just some kind of like overnight trip or something like that, this is like an activity I can do without needing like internet or computers or anything. It's just kind of like a quick tabletop game, and I think this game is based around like speed. It seems like they kind of copied the Yu-Gi-Oh format of like having one round games, or like the game is pretty much decided in 2 or 3 turns. So there's like a lot of deck cycling and just like explosive card draws, which I think is good. Card games, especially like this is supposed to be for like, it says 6+. Yeah. So this is like a game for, I guess, younger children. So making it like much quicker and fatal, I guess, would be good, because like little kids probably don't have the patience for stuff like Magic. I honestly don't even know how kids don't play Pokemon cards, they collect them. But you know, like even something like Pokemon is like too tactical and stuff like that for a small child, just because like I tried teaching my nephew how to play and he just did not really care. I don't know. So it's hard to teach people Pokemon, because like just a lot of the stuff doesn't really make sense. Like people assumed energies would heal Pokemon. It's like, no, there's, you know, all the attacks show like energies right next to them, because it's like a cost or like a limit you have to, you know, fulfill or whatever. Flaming hot dog. This sounds like something Guy Fieri would talk about. Like, we got the flaming hot dog with the infernal spice sauce. It's gonna take you to Flavor Town, brother. I was talking like Hulk Hogan for whatever reason. Oh man, I'm almost done sleeving these, and yeah, this didn't go on for too long, and I even got some cool cards. I'm really pleased with that. And yeah, this looks pretty good actually on my end. I'm very pleased with the quality, the audio. I fixed the audio issue with the thing just kind of shutting off automatically partway through the recording. I had to download the Logitech G-Hub program again and just disable the automatic shutdown feature. That'll probably just totally rape my battery, but whatever. I'm like right next to a power outlet where I can charge it, and I pretty much, whenever I'm not using this thing, like if I leave the computer to go cook dinner or just like go outside or whatever, I will just I'll just like pop it into a USB or a power port, and just know how to really open this, eh? It's not like a slit or anything to, oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So I got this thing, just gonna jam all these cards in. And come on. Yeah, again, it's shaking just because my right elbow keeps touching the wire. Ah. There we go. Kind of fits in pretty well, I guess. So that's one deck. And we got a bunch of these extra sleeves. I guess I'll just pop them in here. Yeah, the GameStop sleeves, kind of okay, I guess. I use them for like games like this where I don't necessarily care about like if the cards get damaged, or, you know, like I wouldn't put like expensive stuff like Wick Sauce or Duel Masters in these, no way. But you know, whatever. Neopets, sure. These don't come with dividers like the larger boxes, but whatever. For, you know, card game peripherals, and this, oof, my back. Yeah, the one issue is when I'm sitting like this, I'm kind of squished over, because I can't lean in too back, because then I'm not going to be able to reach this, and you guys aren't going to see anything. And then the other issue is if I lean in too forward, that's going to really kill my back, and then I'm gonna have big problems when I'm an old man, although I kind of already am. I think these cards are pretty good quality, actually. I'm very surprised. Like, this is decent cardstock. The embossing texture, it reminds me of Force of Will and Cardfight Vanguard. That's pretty cool. They could have gone like the Kaijudo route and just made them like the flimsiest, thinnest cardboard ever. Yeah, yeesh. If you guys ever have an opportunity to like feel up those cards, that's such a weird way to put it, but like if you have the chance to like ever look at those cards, or if you see like, you know, packs on sale and like just go ahead and open them, they are made of like the thinnest, most flimsy cardboard ever, which kind of just goes to show that that game was never really planned to go anywhere. They didn't have enough confidence to even just use good cardboard. This seems like Upperdeck at least like put, you know, like I think the design of these cards is fine. Like you got the, I don't know what the stars really mean, that might just be like a generic graphic, but like you got all the stats here, they make sense. You got the HP, like it works. You got text boxes. Are they all the same size? No, I think some are slightly variable. I'm not sure. Interesting. Yeah, I've whatever. Okay. I just like to kind of notice those types of things, like what is the relational size between these two objects? Is this object larger than that one? Yeah, it's whatever. I think they are all the same size, just the font changes if it's like a very verbose effect, like Item Wizard. Where are you? Yeah, this one's like slightly shrunken font. Yeah. Makes sense, I guess, because it would probably exceed the limit. Ah! It almost fell down to the floor, but I have so many sleeves. I probably have a surplus because I had, I think, 60 sleeves, and this is like 55-ish cards. Whatever. Yeah. I'm just trying to notice the graphic design stuff and pick that apart. That's my thing that I'm into now, is like just making my own stuff, because I don't know, this game is okay, but there's probably like a lot of things I would autistically nitpick about it. So I don't know. Oh, hey. This is Jaren holding that shield. That's pretty neat. He's got his own, I don't think he has a video game, but he had like this Flash game. It was like Defender of Meridol, and he's like going around slashing people. It's kind of like a Zelda clone. Just, nope, that is the wrong box. I don't know why I grabbed that. This thing here. I have so much plastic wrap and junk that I have to throw out. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, blue sleeves on the Akara deck and red sleeves on the Uni deck, obviously. Not sure what else to say. These dice are probably the coolest thing, honestly. I'm actually going to use them for certain things. They just look good. I honestly like when they have the like number characters instead of just the actual little digits, because it just works. I don't know. Just grab the whole thing, honestly. Let's flip that over. Yeah, I don't got a lot to say now. I'm just kind of like wrapping this up. This is almost 40 minutes long. I'm not going to do test hands for this, and yeah, I'm kind of lagging when it comes to the sleeving, just because, man, I am tired, and I'm a little hot under the collar from being here for so long. This one looks like an eyeball with like a big monobrow. Not a monobrow, just an eyebrow in general. And yeah, I guess I'll just speed through this. I did not expect these decks to be this, just literally the same thing almost, like, apart from the Neopets and the Fairy, like there's a couple differences for the Legends, but they're really the same thing. And some of the code stones are different, I think. This one, the Akara one has like slightly more defense and agility, and then the Uni one has like more attack and agility. I guess that's fine. It's kind of teaching the noobs that like you want to kind of focus on or compensate for stats, or just like double down on defense. And yeah, that's a Irie. I was gonna call it Griffin, but I was like, that's not what it is at all. Come on. Griffy. Yeah, that might work. I don't know. And we got just a little bit left. Oh man. I think this video might just barely be 40 minutes. Okay, there we go. We got all the cards sleeved up, and yeah, very cool. Okay, so I've got 2 Neopets decks. I got a bunch of sick dice. I got some cool foil cards. This will definitely go in my just card binder. Shoiru. It's pretty nice. Like, look at the embossing there. That's pretty sick. The other stuff, I'm gonna give them away to a friend of mine. If you're watching, you know who you are. I don't know why I'm making that sinister. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Next video will probably be something Wixos related. I don't know when that'll come. I don't even know if this will come in the same week that I do the other stuff. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Catch you gamers later.